Okay guys, it'll be a little dark. I'll try to kick our shoes off here. We are done. We're just doing our, what we like to do. Like to vacuum, excuse me, Ron. We like to vacuum and just to make sure. The amount of, the obscene amount of plastic, where's the light switch for in here, that went in to this job still, you know, you want to make sure to vacuum because there's a lot of dust. But look at that. Dun dun dun. A little bit of shadows from the sun though. Look at that. We love our old world texture. You get like a really kind of a cool, it's flat, but it's got a lot of like little imperfections on purpose to kind of give it that look. But isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So everything, yeah, this was interesting to say the least. Interesting to say the least. We did throw a light sand and put a little bit of stain there, but that didn't really matter since it was already in the wood for it's just how it was. Isn't that gorgeous though? So I'll wander through the house here. Let you guys see some of the rooms. We're just doing our vacuum, and then we throw like a quick mop. That's just our way. Let me get up here and get some lights happening. Sorry about the darkness. Okay, so we'll start in here. Look at this, was the blue room. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Snippet tan is just such a great color. Look at that. And then bathroom, maybe here. Look at that. Came out really nice compared to what it was. Okay, so there's Jake. There's a light in here. This room. Dun, dun, dun. Painted. Gorgeous. This room. This was a really problematic room. This was the pink room. Real problematic room in here. A lot of issues. I really wish some places, you know, they went up onto the wood with the wallpaper, and we cut it and removed it, you know, and we tried to, there was just a lot of water damage on these walls. This wall, this wall, this wall, there had been water damage that we can now see that got behind this trim here. So we kind of did a little bit of a, more of an abrasive kind of color just to kind of get in there and hide it up a little bit, you know, just to kind of camouflage it, but came out really good. Came out really good. This was a heck of a lot of work. This was a lot more hours than we even thought it would be, but it's worth it. We're walking away super happy. Oh, as for all the plugs, yeah, saved you a little bit of money. We soaked them all in a diff wallpaper solution and cleaned them and put them all back on. So there you go. That's the only reason why you didn't hear that from us when, you want to kill that light too? You're probably figuring he never told us what we need. Well, that's why you don't need them. So here's this bathroom, which was the cave bathroom. Look at that white ceiling. Isn't that nice? So, and then we come into here, which was the crazy colors. So look at that. Looks like you guys got a house. Look at how they match with the cabinets. I got everything. Behind the refrigerator as well was done. Yeah, thank you. Just for 1 second. Matching of the cabinets, Ace Hardware failed miserably. We tried ourselves, so we got a little bit of a color, so hopefully it worked. We got rid of those. That looks a lot nicer. I figured you guys can keep this just for funsies. There's that one, it's still drying. We went ahead and we threw a light sand and put some stain up there, and we patched a couple of the holes that you guys were obviously talking about, but we've had a little bit of issue. We just didn't really have much, we weren't really having a whole lot of luck getting that to match, but I mean, you can't really tell unless you look close. And then, let me see, what else do we got here? Like I said, behind the fridge, excuse me, all this guy here was done, and then this room came out really nice too. We kept the, we painted that, primed and painted. Ceiling done in here as well, as we'd said. Here's where we had to cheat. They had wallpapered so much of this one that we had to use. We just did some extra. We went in and just kind of got our own trim paint and just tried to clean up certain areas. But unfortunately, the baseboards, when you do this type of work, you look back and you go, man, we should have just done a bit on doing all the baseboards in the house. Well, that would have taken an extra 2 or 3 days, and just shoot all the doors. And although I love to try to upsell people, I also don't try to maul you. So we can discuss that in the future. Ceiling, look at that. So that ceiling was floated or oil primed, floated, latex primed, sanded, latex primed, and then painted 2 coats. And so that came out really nice. So I think you guys will be super happy. It is pretty much the best that we can do with what we had. So we're going to throw a quick mop on the floor here, and then we're going to get out of your hair. And hopefully this video finds you guys well. And I think that's all I can think about. I don't think there was anything else that we needed to bring up. But like I said, all the sockets we salvaged. We just vacuumed through here just because we've been walking through. So yeah, I think you guys have a finished house, and I'm excited you guys will be here tomorrow. So thank you very much, and we'll talk soon.